You and your spouse have been together for quite a while now. You're happily married and in love, but there's one problem. You're bored and feeling complacent. You may not know how these feelings started or where they came from, but it's likely that you're feeling this way because you're too content with your marriage. Fear not, there is a way to overcome these feelings and reignite the spark that you and your spouse once shared. And I'm going to tell you how right in this video. As a relationship coach and marriage expert, I hear about this problem all the time. Usually it's a case of couples relaxing after the honeymoon ends. And while there's nothing wrong with feeling comfortable around your spouse, feelings of complacency and boredom do arise if there isn't enough excitement, discovery, challenge, or motivation in your marriage. And that's why it's so important to keep things interesting. My name is Brad Bowning, by the way. I'm author of the best-selling Mend the Marriage program, and today I'm going to share with you 8 ways to battle feelings of boredom and marital complacency. Let's jump right into it. Number 1, you get what you give. If you want excitement in your relationship, you need to be exciting. The best way to do this is by telling your spouse how you feel and make a pact to address the problem together. If you've already tried this and nothing has changed, then you may need to make some changes on your own. Start by breaking some of your habits. For example, if you're used to coming home, throwing on your favorite sweatpants and eating dinner in front of the TV, then make a conscious effort to stop doing it. Instead, look your best and have dinner together at the table. Removing the TV from your meal will make space for conversation and a chance to spend some quality time together. Try to treat every night like date night in some way. You don't have to go all out, but understand that putting an effort into wooing your spouse can make things feel like they did when you were still courting one another. Number 2, good conversation. How long has it been since you and your partner talked? And I mean really talked. Sure, you may still ask how their day was or what they planned for the weekend, but to avoid making your marriage feel like the same old song and dance, it's important to keep the conversation original. One way to do this is by acting as though you're still getting to know your partner and talk like you did when you first got together. By doing this, you'll continue to learn about your partner and it'll keep the flame alive. Remember to be patient with your spouse. They may not be as keen to converse as you are, but a pleasant tone and a positive outlook will eventually get them to change and start chatting with you. Number 3, romance. To battle complacency and boredom in a marriage, it's crucial to keep your romance and physical relationship in top-notch shape. Just because you're married doesn't mean you should settle for less intimacy or convince yourself that it's normal for couples to become more distant over time. Stirring up romance can be as easy as surprising your spouse with a candlelit dinner or breakfast in bed. It's about taking the time to express your love and appreciation and at the same time to have some fun together. It only takes a small gesture to show your spouse that you still love them. Simply offering to rub their shoulders after a long day at work, holding their hand while you're walking. These things may seem like small actions, but they speak volumes. If the romance has been put aside because of personal insecurities, complimenting your spouse regularly will boost their confidence and it could also help them become more romantic and open. And if you do have any romantic tips or ideas that you'd like to share, please do so in the comments below this video. I'd really like to hear your suggestions. Okay, and on to number 4, recreation. One of the best ways to fight boredom is by being active together. To do this, find things that you and your spouse enjoy doing and then do them together. It could be a physical activity like biking or bowling, an evening stroll around the neighborhood, or even just going to cooking classes together. Engaging in activities as a couple will not only get you moving and shake off the boredom, but again, it'll give you something to talk about and to look forward to together. And if you're interested in learning more ways to discover shared interests with your spouse, you can check out my YouTube video on the topic. And you can also visit my website, marriageguy.com, to watch the full-length video presentation I've got up on there. And you can also learn there more about my one-on-one coaching service. Now, my coaching service is only available to a limited number of clients at any given time. But to see my current availability, please visit marriageguy.com/coaching. And of course, I'll post all those URLs in the video description below as well. Number 5, intellectual stimulation. This is a factor that's often overlooked, but interacting with your partner on an intellectual level will keep you interested in one another. So, read a book together and talk about the story or what you've learned. If reading isn't your thing, try visiting a museum or watching a documentary. And if you're more of the hands-on type, challenge your spouse to a game of chess or take a language course together. Keeping yourselves mentally stimulated is a great way to prevent boredom. And again, these types of exercises can really break up your daily mundane routines. Number 6, laughter. Laughter is a powerful medicine, especially when it comes to boredom. Look for common ground with your partner when it comes to, comedic tastes. So whether it's parody, slapstick, or dry humor, pick movies and shows that you'll both enjoy. And if you want to skip the movie and keep the laughs, maybe consider visiting a local comedy bar or stand-up event. And to add in some personal flair, reminisce about some of the funny moments that you've shared together over the years. Laughter is contagious and one of the best ways to bring passion back into the relationship. Number 7, travel plans. If you're feeling bored or complacent, maybe it's time to plan a vacation together. Not only are vacations fun, but changing your location can also help change your outlook. In fact, many couples feel closest when traveling together, especially when it's somewhere neither have ever been before. Without everyday distractions, it'll give you time to focus entirely on each other and the experience you're sharing. If you think you'll need at least a year to save for a vacation, think again. Vacations don't have to be lavish. Even a camping trip or a day adventure in a nearby city can help get couples out of a relationship rut. And if you're saving for a grand getaway, be sure to keep your marriage exciting along the way. Try a staycation and explore new restaurants and activities in your own city. These experiences will give you and your spouse something fresh to do and talk about, and why wait a year to spice things up when you can start today? Number 8, encouraging personal development. A big part of being a couple is encouraging each other to grow as individuals. Supporting your spouse to chase their dreams and set goals will not only show them that you care about their well-being and personal endeavors, but in turn they'll appreciate your support. Doing so could mean making sacrifices and being understanding. For example, if your spouse needs to put in more hours at the office or wants to enroll in an educational course, it could mean less time together. However, your spouse will appreciate you supporting their ventures and will want to share your experiences with you. This new project is going to excite them and make for new conversations, and it could even help to reignite the spark in your marriage. Now, before I wrap this video up, I'd like to say that no matter how long you and your spouse have been together, or how tough life can get, it's important that you don't lose the intimacy in your marriage or simply brush off the feeling of complacency. One of the biggest mistakes you can make is to assume things will fix themselves. You need to put in the extra work and nurturing to keep your marriage enjoyable for both of you. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my video and you're able to take some of the tips and put them to good use. If you have any feedback or questions, please feel free to post in the comments section below. And also please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. And again, you can visit my website to watch the full video presentation up there at marriageguy.com. All right, that's it for now. So until next time, good luck and we'll see you soon.